everyone. I am Todd Mason, and this is the first of a series of videos that will focus in our staff, credit unions, partners, and other industry leaders, including some updates and some information of interest from time to time. And I'm so happy to introduce Amy Conley, who will be our first victim, our first participant in one of these videos. Amy is a longtime employee, and Amy, I'd love if you took a second and introduced yourself to us.
Sure. My name is Amy Conley, as Todd just mentioned, and I've worked at Synergent now for just over 13 years. And it has been a roller coaster ride, meaning fun and exciting. I like roller coasters, so some people don't. But for me, it's definitely been an exciting ride. And I'm super happy to be here at Synergent right now.
Oh, that's great. So what's your favorite roller coaster?
Oh, let's see. Have you ever been on the Superman roller coaster at Six Flags?
I have not.
Oh, that one's a good one. Yeah. And it has 3D glasses too, that you can you're part of the city and kind of saving people and catching people. That part's cool, but I liked it better without the glasses.
Oh, that sounds cool.
The drop on it is amazing. It is so steep and scary. So that one would be my favorite now.
Oh, I've got to check it out. My favorite is Space Mountain at the Magic Kingdom. It's not fast. But it's just so cool and nostalgic. And well, I like Disney too, so that helps.
That one is a good one.
So, I mean, you are an awesome employee. You're talented. You got lots of experience. You could work just about anywhere, but you choose to work at Synergent, and for 13 years. Why? What keeps you? Why do you want to work at Synergent? What keeps you going?
Honestly, I love Synergent. There's always changes. There's always new things to learn every day, literally every day. I still learn something after 13 years. Someone's always teaching me something. And the people I work with, whether it's the credit unions or my coworkers, the collaboration out there that we do to solve problems or new products or anything that we're trying to accomplish for the credit unions, it's just amazing to work with the folks I work with. And I want to be part of a family. And I do feel like I'm part of a Synergent family every day and stuff. So I enjoy going into work. Yeah, there's some days, we all have tough days. I mean, that's reality and stuff. But overall, I can't picture working anywhere else at this point in time in my life and stuff.
No, that is awesome. And I think, it's, we hear that so much, being part of the family, being part of something bigger than yourself. And that's what keeps me going every day. And I love Synergent. I love Synergent too. So you had a pretty big accomplishment this past year. You won the Champion, our Employee of the Year award. So when you got that, what was just the first thing that came to your mind? And, of course, what does it mean to you?
Mm-hmm. Well, it was funny because as you were presenting it and you're talking about it and kind of who it might be and giving examples and stuff, and I'm like, well, that could be this person and that could be this person. I'm just listening intently. And then you said my name and I was like, what? Wait, back up. So it was definitely a shock and stuff. And because I pride every day in what I do. So for me, I don't always look at it as this big, huge thing that I do. This is just what we do every day. We're here to help our credit unions. We're here to give the best customer service we possibly can. Sometimes it's hard and stuff, but I love that part. And I want to be there for our credit unions and for our coworkers. So whatever it takes. So I was completely shocked on having that announcement and stuff. I never expected it ever. But what it does mean is it's a huge honor. And I know I've kind of said that, I think, a few times too, Todd, but it really is a huge honor because there have been lots of people ahead of me that have received this award very deservingly. And there's many other people also that deserve it, now they have it too. So it's really an honor to be lumped in with some amazing folks. at the
Well,
credit union. So
no, and you are so modest with your acceptance of that. And but you're right. I mean, we are blessed at Synergent to have so many great people, and you are absolutely one of them. And I think one of the I had the privilege of being able to read through the comments that your peers made about you. And what was nice about reading those is that it was clear your dedication and service to credit unions, but it's also your dedication and your service to your peers and to other people that you work with. And so many, so often, Amy helped me be better. Amy helped me learn this. Amy helped me do this. And I just thought that was awesome, because that's service to credit unions is absolutely important, but service to each other, service to your coworkers was pretty phenomenal to hear too. And a big reason why I'm sure you were nominated, and a big reason why you were given that award. So you work on a lot of things. You do a lot of stuff for Synergent. Do you have a favorite project or a favorite thing you like to do?
I do actually. Well, I have quite a few, I'll be honest. Because again, I love to be busy. I love to learn stuff. So anytime there's something new that we can jump in on, I'm happy to jump in. And if someone's having troubles or whatever, I love to just do that. One of the things I'm working on right now is the enhanced member verification solution that we're hopefully going to be putting out there at some point and stuff. And it's pretty neat. It's pretty slick and cool. So I've enjoyed, going through that process and learning the product. So that way, when we get it out there, we can train the employees so that they can help the credit unions, and we can deploy it properly and stuff to our credit unions, so that they'll hopefully be excited to have this new product. So that's been exciting. The other thing, honestly, that I do like, and it ties into two things. I enjoy mentoring our new folks and our existing folks too, right? Because we don't know everything. The system is so robust in what we do that we're all learning every day.
Yeah.
But I've definitely had the luxury with some shifting of my position lately that I've been helping out and mentoring a lot of our new folks.
Oh, that's great.
And watching them and seeing them and the progress that they make, it's just so enlightening. And I want to teach them, like you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for life. So I want to give them those tools, because it goes into the next thing about, I want great customer service for our credit unions. I want to offer it, but I can't obviously be the only person who meets with our credit unions. We have a lot of folks that are amazing to meet with them. So I feel my process with everybody helps to deliver that too for our credit unions. So I feel like, even though I don't always talk directly with the credit unions at times, I'm still touching and helping in many ways through other folks and stuff. So it's a big picture. It really is. And we all have to play a part in that to make sure we can definitely do what we should out there for our credit unions and staff.
Yeah, it's like putting a pebble in the pond and the rippling effect, and you influence so many things. And staying on the topic for service for a second more, we get hundreds of service requests every single month, and we do a really good job of tracking those and making sure that we are following up and answering them the best that we can. But they'll all start, all those service requests start with a credit union. Someone saying, I need, help doing this. I need to do this new feature. I need to, this system configuration change, whatever it might be. So as credit unions are, requesting service, or even going through the process, what can they do, if anything, to help make sure that, they get what they need, get what they want, get the best service possible from Synergent?
Absolutely. The more detail when they're giving us information, the better. Allowing us sometimes to do like BOMGAR sessions so that we can get that hands-on experience, because we can't always duplicate what they're experiencing in our environment. That is huge. Have a dedicated resource if it's a project that we're working on, so then we can keep it in a timely manner of hopefully meeting their deadline and stuff. Definitely having the right resources, being attentive, trying to help us out. We are all busy, and it is hard to update people and stuff and to stay on top of things, because I know my hands are in a lot
Mhm.
of things. So
Yeah.
I can just imagine what the credit unions have going on. You know, they definitely have a lot, especially now and with
Absolutely.
COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
So it is hard, you know, for asking a question and stuff. Um, it's hard sometimes for them to get back to us in a timely manner for us to keep something moving. And then all of a sudden, you know, things just shift and everything. But also letting us know priorities too, because
Hmm.
maybe at the time that case or that item was the top priority, but things shift.
They
And if
do. They
you
do.
keep us and let us know, you know, this is kind of not as high anymore, that helps us. So then we can shift to what's higher for them and stuff. So the communication and always talking with us, and don't be afraid to pick up the phone, you know, and call us if you don't understand something that we're trying to relay to
Yeah.
you. And the same thing for us. We try to pick up
Yep.
the phone as much as we can too, because it's just talking is easier than, you know, a web conversation or a case
Yeah.
notes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is. I
So,
mean,
or email.
the technology is awesome. Being able to use the email and all the other great technology tools that we have, but there is nothing like you're right, picking up the phone, and there's a lot of responsibility. In fact, most of the responsibility is on us to make sure that we're doing that in terms of good communication. But man, how often does it go down to just making sure we got good communication? It's making sure we've got a good understanding.
It
So the
really
next
is.
so the next question is, you are a phenomenal team player, and I know you go well beyond just yourself and your thinking. Tell us a little bit about your team, and what should we know about your team?
I Synergent as a whole is my team too, but of course I do work with a smaller group more
Yeah,
often. And the development team they're so wonderful to work with. We have such amazing and talented folks on that team who want the best for our credit unions. Like they will not sleep, so to speak, and stuff to deliver, to get things on time, and to come up with cool solutions too. I mean, the credit unions come to us with something and we have to like make it happen, right? And sometimes we have to get creative with what we
hmm
do and what we're going to deliver and everything. And we just have some awesome folks that are able to do that, and the programming they can do from the programmer side, and the knowledge they have, it's amazing. And the stuff they teach us, and also on the BA side, oh my gosh, the digging that they do,
Oh yeah,
and the ideas they come up with for the credit unions and stuff, like truly listening to the credit unions and hearing what they have to say so that we can try to give the best product that they want and stuff.
yeah,
So they're amazing in that sense. And then they're amazing and wonderful to work with, because if I need something, they're right there.
yeah.
It's they don't hesitate and stuff. They're quick to jump in and, what do you need, Amy? What's going on?
Yeah.
Sure, we can have a meeting and stuff. Everyone is so attentive to one another because we all know what the end game is,
No,
and we
that's
all want to
awesome.
get there and stuff. So we really work as a team, and that goes just even outside of development stuff. I need help from our operations area or
Hmm.
e-services. Everybody is so willing to just dive in and help and everything. So I feel very fortunate to have the relationships I have with folks at Synergent, so that we can do what we do best
No,
and
I think
deliver great
I mean,
products.
right on. I mean, I think, you've heard me say this, I'm sure. But what we do is so complex at times that if you're doing it alone, you're doing it wrong, and you need the larger
Yes.
team, the larger expertise. So thank you so much for sharing that. So let's end on something fun.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
fun.
So you have a fondness for words, I hear.
I do.
Yeah. So tell me about the word of the day.
Yes. So
Yeah.
every day I love to change my voicemail, and I love to put little different words in there. Not a lot of folks call me and stuff, but it's great when they do and they like, wow, well, that was so nice, Amy. I loved your word today. Or something. Like I get feedback, and every now and then someone will drop a word for me. And I love that too. Because it is hard to come up with new creative words.
It is.
So I do reuse them occasionally. Um, And sometimes if you're lucky enough during holidays or things like that, I might be playing music in the background too, just to kind of liven it up a bit.
Yeah.
Halloween, I had screaming going on and I had Thriller playing, and it was just kind of fun, hoping someone might call me and maybe it make them smile for the day if they're not having a great day. But so today's word of the day, it was a struggle. I do try to do a letter to go with the day of the week, but it's not always great. But today is whimsical.
Whimsical.
Yes, today's a whimsical Wednesday.
That's a good word, especially with the snow that we got here in southern Maine. This is yeah. That's awesome. That's a good word.
So nice and light. Keep it light today.
That's awesome. And so, Amy, thank you so much for spending some time with us, and letting our credit unions get to know you a little bit better. And hopefully, as we continue these video series, maybe you'll be back again. But certainly, I'd love to have you back, and get to introduce some more of your team members in the Synergent family, and other credit unions and partners, our industry leaders, and a lot of great things. But Amy, thank you for helping kick off our very first video. And to everyone else, thank you for your attention, and I look forward to seeing you the next time around. Take care.